Hey everyone, today we will talk about how you can fix the issue that you are facing lately and how you can do whatever you want to do way bigger than what you could ever could imagine to do. All right, so maybe you are going into the same issue that every investment firm or every hedge fund they are going through it, and you're looking to do like what the big players they are doing. So you're looking to do what the others they are doing. And today we will talk about how you can do that. We will tell you about how you can do that step by step, what the big players, the billions hedge funds market cap they are doing today in order to get them ahead the others in the market. And even if today you don't have a billion market cap hedge fund, but if you only take a small part of what I'm gonna tell you today and make it to be optimize it on the hedge fund size that you currently have, it will work for you and it will be the best solution for what you're going through. So today we will talk about how you can save money and how you can save more time and do more things to scale up your business. So you don't need from today on to attend any event to raise capital. You don't need to join jazz bars, events, golf clubs that it doesn't make sense for you just to meet up with any qualified investors and to build a relationship with them. You don't need to do all of that. You don't need to spend 50K on charity, on masterminds, on real estate meetups. You don't need to do all of that anymore. All right, because today we will tell you and you will gain after this video how you can raise capital at the big players they are doing in 2024, 2025, and even for the future. So why it matters raising up capital for your startup if you are a startup, so it will help you to get founded. And is there anything in the world that way better than to get founded? Because when you have already raised the capital that you need to have it, so you can do whatever you want: marketing, organizing your organization, scaling up, hearing more to your team members, and making sure that you making your vision to the reality. Correct? Because your vision, it has to become your reality, and it will not become your reality if you don't have the founding. So it matters to raise up the capital. It matters to increase that under management if you have a hedge fund today our investment firm. So it matters to increase that under management, because the more and the bigger assets under management that you have control over, the better chances you will have to succeed in the market and to have actually what you are dreaming of wholly of your life. To go public, sell your company if you look into the exit. So of course it makes sense to raise capital, because you can't actually sell your company and make the exit if you haven't scaled your company and maximized the value of your company to the max. Correct? And how you can do that? By raising up capital and by scaling up. So today we'll talk about it. We will talk about how to raise capital like the big players do. All right. So today, if you have a hedge fund, if you have an investment firm, that's exactly what you need to do to raise up capital constantly. All right, that's exactly what you will get. After this video, I promise you, once you are done with the video, you will have new insights and new strategies on how you can raise capital from the digital world today that you're living into it, but you want to make it your source or your main source to increase under management, and you want to do it as the big players do, because that's exactly what you will get from this video. So who are the big players that you're talking about, Ziad? So big players, you have Delio, as under management 150 billion in 2023. We have as under management Crispin Odi, 4 billion, Two Sigma Investments, 60 billion. We have Bill Ackman. If you don't know about Bill Ackman, so you need to do some research and you need to get into the finance industry, all right? And you are not the one who would like actually to watch whole of this video if you don't know about it, all right? Bill Ackman, a big name in the finance industry. As under management, 18 billion. Alpha Architect, 2 billion. This capital management, RQR Capital Management, 143 billion. So that's exactly what they are using for strategy And that's exactly how you will get the same strategy to raise capital for your investment firm, for your hedge fund, or for your own startup. So let's get into it and let's save more time. So what you need to do is you need to build your brand. You need to build a strong brand. You can't run away from it because you need to have a brand for your own startup, hedge fund, for your investment firm. All right. So that's exactly what they are doing, the big players. Okay. So you need to choose one platform for this strategy. One platform you need. All right. You don't need to be on every platforms in the beginning. Later on you can do that, but in the beginning you need to focus on one platform. One platform, I'm 100% sure that it will be more than enough to increase that assets under management that you have today by 10 to 20%. I am 100% sure that you can do that by one platform. And 10 to 20%, if you have 100 million under asset under management, it will make all the sense for you. Okay, so then later on you can start to expand and do other platforms. So now let's get into it. How you can do that? To select one platform, I recommend you to be LinkedIn or X. LinkedIn or X, that's where the most of your investors they are into. Recommend you LinkedIn or X, you can choose which one it works best for you. And as I told you before, once you have established your brand on one platform, so you can start to expand on the other platforms. Okay. So now let's talk about this strategy, how it works. So first of all, you need to do segmentation side. You need to segment who you are talking to, which type of investors that you are targeting. You need to segment that, and we will talk about it. You need to have your message. What's your message right here? What you are providing to the industry? Why they will start to listen to you over the others? So you need actually to craft one. And the channel, as I told you, focus on LinkedIn and X. You can choose the one in the beginning. Presentation, you have already an intro presentation, I'm assuming too. Then after the presentation, you will do the navigation size or the navigation size, and then in the end you can actually close the investor by keep following up and providing all the materials that they would like to get before taking the next step. But generating the interest, generating the attention, you will do it by these steps right here, and today we'll talk about it. So first of all, before you start working on this platform, you need to understand one thing. You need to craft your story. Your story, it has to be about who you are, what making your hedge fund unique in the market, what differentiates you in the market, and why they will start to listen to you. All right. So what I would like to call it all the time is not only use your unique selling point. It's not only that. Is why you are better than the others in the factors or in the sections that they're looking to get help with, or they're looking to elevate on their services or on their programs or on their value that they have already received from the other competitors. You got it? So why you will differentiate yourself on these sections? How you can do that with these sections make sense to the investors to pay you more attention. And believe me, most of the time, if you can only fix one section that they are looking to have it or looking to elevate their own investment journey, it will make all the sense to them to skip all the others and only to listen to you. All right. So that's exactly how you can craft your own story. And you can craft your own story by posting case studies. You can also do that. It will also work for you. But you need to understand why you, it has to come your unique selling points of what the others couldn't solve to the investors. Okay, so that's exactly how it can be. If you want to stand out, if you want actually to have a killer brand and machines that are generating to you constantly new investors. All right. So now let's get into it. So what you're gonna do is the things that you have already started to run away from it long time ago. You need to create daily short form content. You need to do that. Okay, if you don't want to do it by your own self personally or by your own staff, so you can actually use AI to create content that it will make sense to the investors. We will talk about the content type later on. So the content, it has to be short form content. It talks about the investors struggle all the time, about the investors struggle, what they are struggling in the industry, what they have already seen from the other competitors, and why they have already burned it out multiple times. So you can start by this type of content, so you can start to generate interest from someone who would see that relatable to them or to their own friends, and they will start to share it to each other, and then from there you will start to gain more eyeballs on your own brand. So investors, keep in mind, investors, they are constantly seeking ways to grow their wealth and minimize their risk. They are constantly doing that. All right. So if you will not be out there to gain their attention, someone else will do. And the harder and the faster you are out there, the more attention you will pay for this strategy and on the application side to apply it. So the better it will get for you and the more output you will get from it. So you need to focus on addressing their struggle, showing your offering fits into solving these issues, and they will start to engage with you more deeply. Okay, so you need to understand that and you need to do that. So what are the challenges investors face most of the time? Fear of missing high return. So fear of missing. Everyone have it. Even me, I have it. Even you have it. But they have it extremely. So they have fear of missing all the time. And they have also fear to take opportunities that has a huge risk, unusual risk, all right? And at the same time, they have also fear to not do any action to save their own investment from the inflation, because that's why they are investing all the time, correct? They're investing to save their own investments from the inflation, correct? That's why they are investing, all right? So that's their own pain points, correct? So you need to pay attention for that, because that's what exactly you will use later on with your content to nurture the investors. So let's get into it right here. Example right here, we will give you example. The market has been evaluated lately. Will this bear market continue? If you were invested in X and Y and Z stock, will you be able to handle that downturn? And then it could be like more data or more analytics on what it happened lately, so you can create more fear and you can create more urgency to write a comment, to write to you and ask you for more guidance on this specific topic. All right, so I'm not telling you to create fear all the time and to make others to have fear in their own hearts, but I'm telling you how the content works. All right, because if you are not doing this, someone else will do that, and they are doing that constantly in their daily basis. So don't take that personally. And at the same time, you can have this type of content. So I'm just giving you a few examples right here. So if you bought Bitcoin at the bike and cash it out during the bull run, well, you made the right move. Oh, it's good for you, you can say. But what comes next? How can you multiply your profits by 2x immediately? All right. So, and then from there, you can start to give them like a new education content on new opportunities that are coming to the market, or a new industry that is booming up with the value right now. And in the end, you can tell them, okay, call to action. You can send us a message for more information. You got it? So that's what you will have for type of content. Additional content, but that creates fear or creates hope all the time, okay? Because that's what's making the any human or anyone to do any action is fear, and the second one is it's fear and it's hope. So focus on these two giant emotions. So you can have hook examples right here. What the hook means? Hook, it means the first line. First line is that it will pops up on your content. That's the first line, okay? Because that's how you can grab attention. The first 4 seconds is absolutely game changer to grab attention. So that's exactly what the hook means. Hook, it has to be with using this type of words: fast, quickly, right now, immediately, or this week, this day. All right. So it has to be something with speed. Okay, speed, because that's what the investors are looking to. They're looking to get speed, all right, to do any actions. And sure, it has to be with the desired outcome. You can say it was if you have invested X and Y in this type of stock or in this type of crypto project, so you would have generated 2 to 5x return on your investment for less than 3 months. Something relatable to that, all right? Something that will make them to rethink, and grab attention. You can use this this type of colors all the time. You can use red, you can use red, it makes all sense. Yellow, it grabs more attention at the same time. So you can use the giant font that's grabbing attention, and that it will stay for the first 4 seconds to get the attention first. And it has to be with a time frame, as I told you. So you have to have a time frame for the hook, so they will make sure that they will give you more attention and you will grab more attention, because there are other competitors out there in the market right now. As the big players, they are doing, they grabbing your investors, they grabbing the investors that they can actually do more profit with you, but they are doing only more content than you, or they are only doing more marketing than you. That's why they have already went to the other side. So the hook, it has also to be make more money or save your money. Okay, so make more money, save more money, multiply, return on the investment, using the outcome all the time, desired outcomes that they are looking to get fast, quickly, right now, immediately, using time frame. All of this, it grabs attention, it hooks. So that's exactly what you need to do all the time. Okay, embrace if you have done X and Y content with a well-described outcome that they may lose or have already lost it. It works extremely well, this type of content. If you have done X and Y content with a well-described outcome that they may lose or they have already lost, it grabs attention all the time. Okay, so make sure to use this type of content. At the same time, what you need to use is, you can use Google Finance or Yahoo Finance. All right, so what it will help you with, it will help you to track and to take a look on what's going on right now in the stock market and crypto market. So you can also take a look on that. At the same time, you need also to teach the investors how. Okay, how, all the time. Keep it in the mind. The more you teaching the investor the how, the better it gets with the nurturing side. Investors are looking for opportunity to increase their portfolio all the time. So additional content, it has to be to where they want to be and how you can help them to get there. All right, will absolutely grab their attention. So you need to teach them strategies, investment tips, and insights into the current market opportunities. All the time, you need to keep giving them new insights, new investment tips, new strategies, how you can do X, how you can do Y, all the time. If the more you feeding them with new information, new content, the better it gets for you when you want to do the ask later on. Okay, example, wondering how the hedge fund manage risk during a bear market? Learn about how we are at X, which is the hedge fund name. We manage the top fund manager portfolios. You got it? So now you start with that, you're grabbing attention, you're giving something valuable to them, and then in the end, you mentioning your hedge fund's name, which absolutely it will build more security for your brand. It will get you more inbound investors. Or you can also have this. Here is how you can ensure that your portfolio grows steadily even during the bloody days. So even in the bloody days, we have a solution for that, because that's exactly what they are struggling with, correct? Now it's a bull market. In few months, it will start to be bear market. And at that time, everyone will start to look after like something that it can actually help them out, correct? So the key right here is identifying high potential assets before they hit the mainstream. All right, so that's the main key. So you need to focus on something else. Focus on the awareness level. Focus on making sure, first of all, they are unaware of you. All right, you need to make them problem aware. Okay, by this type of content that I have already mentioned to you, making more money or saving money, correct? And then you have to start to create content that it has to be solution aware. Okay, now you understand that you have a problem here. If you don't invest your money, the inflation will take the value of your money, and you invest your money with others projects or into the other projects, so you can lose your money, correct? So now they have problem, correct? So now you can give them the third type of content, solution aware. You give them solution aware. Okay, X and Y can be done for you. If you can do X and Y, that's exactly what it will help you to save your portfolio and increase the profits for you. And then with the solution aware, it has to be unique selling point. It has to be unique selling point. What it's you, it could be limited offer, limited programs. It has to be limited services that you're giving out. It has to be something that is only available for limited time. It has to be some new services that you are offering for the first 20 to 50 investors. So something that it can grab attention and makes them to actually send you a DM or book a call. Okay, so make sure to have this type of the awareness level all the time. Unaware makes them problem aware. From problem aware, make them to be solution aware after you have already made them to be problem aware. And with the solution aware, it has to be the unique selling point of your hedge fund or investment firm. So what you need to use is you can use these tools. HubSpot Academy provide wealth of content ideas in the finance. Google Analytics, it will also track what additional topics resonate most with your audience. So it will help you to create content all the time, the both of these tools. That's what we are using usually for our clients. So you need also to focus on emotional content, all right? So you need to focus all the time on emotional content, create engaging, repeatable posts, and that's exactly how you can do that. If you see the big brands, if you see the big top players, what they are doing all the time is they grabbing mass attention content. What that means, I will tell you right now. So you need to create content that emotionally resonates with your audience. Posts that help them, that tap into their desires, fears, current habits. All right, so that's exactly what it has to be for both their desires, fears, and current daily habits that it will resonate to them. So you will talk about wealth, success, and ups and downs of the market trends in a readable way. How you can do that, I will tell you right away. So you need to use popular culture references to tap into their emotions. So what that popular culture references? Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. So you can start to have their own quotes on investment opportunity in the beginning of the video, and then you can start to present opportunity or present something that will make them money. Correct? So, or you can present a quote of Elon Musk that it says, if you don't invest tomorrow, if you don't invest every month or every year, so you are losing the value of your money. You understand? So something that has to be relatable to that it will make them to rethink and pay you the attention that you need to have in order to convert them. Correct? Content strategy. What you can do for content strategy. That's exactly what the top players they are doing. Pay attention right now. Pay attention. That's exactly what those top players they are doing constantly. They're doing like that. They're doing a memes type of content. Memes type of content. So a meme referencing the Wolf of Street, because that's what they are watching all the time of the movies. Watch Wolf of Street, the Short Call, the other finance movies to the investors that they are watching, correct? So that's exactly what you need also to have for memes, because that's who you will grab, all right? You will grab those who are watching this type of films or movies. So it has to be a meme referencing the Wolf of Street, how he feeling after he have already invested with the hedge fund, which is your hedge fund, and he made like 50% on his crypto in less than 6 months. All right, so it could be visuals, background, someone in Monaco, someone living the life and actually feeling happy, feeling with the enjoyment, and it can also create hope and giving hope, pushing hope outside. Correct? So this type of content, it works extremely well because now you're grabbing mass attention. All the big brands, they are doing constantly. All right, they are doing it constantly. And with this type of content, with the other type of content that I have already provided to you, or I will provide to you during the video, it will make sure that you can convert the investors. Okay? So what you need also to have, emotional storytelling. Share a story about a major market event, 2008 crash, and how a hedge fund managed to turn things around by thinking outside the box. Something that it will grab attention to those who are interested the most of this type of topics, correct? So that's exactly what you can also use of content. That's what the big players they are doing constantly. You need to pay attention for that. Attending events, going outside to get investors, joining the jazz bar, golf clubs, just to get touch with the investor. It doesn't work anymore. They are not out there anymore. Okay, they are most of the time they are into the social media platforms. They are into these machines, these channels that you need actually to conquer, and you need actually to dominate on them to make sure that you can scale up your hedge fund or your investment firm. All right, that's exactly what you need to do. So you can use these tools. That's what we are using for our clients. We're using Canva, we're using it to create eye-catching memes and for the social media posts. And you can also use Unsplash. It will also help you to have a high quality images for emotional resonates content. So there are also high quality images for all the industries. So you can also take a look on them. They will help you out. So now pay attention right here. Now what we are doing, we have already crafted the message. We have already started to do the segmentation, which I will talk about right here. And we have already started to understand the channel that we are working on right now. The presentation, it will come later on, but the presentation is also a part of your message. You got it? How you are presenting your brand is your message, correct? And how you doing that is by providing the content that I have already told you. And here in the middle is right here when the investment transaction it will happen. So all of this, they are together, and no one of these, they will be away from each other to do the transaction, the investment transaction. So now let's talk about the segmentation. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Keep it in mind. Who are you talking to? Content strategy, you need to identify your target audience and tailor your content to them. For Capitalraising, it's important to be highly specific about who are targeting to. So most of the time, who is your target audience if you're looking to actually raise capital? So high net worth individuals, correct? The ultra high net worth individuals, they are your target audience who are looking to increase their asset, their wealth, and who are looking actually to just put their own money with any other hedge funds that they understand how everything works, and they're actually looking to get return on their investment so they can run away from the inflation and the others issues that's the lives keeps creating for them, correct? So most of them, they are living in the MENA market, European market, or the US market. Okay, so what you can start your content with in the beginning of the short videos that you have to hook them up and to only segment the type that you would like to have, because otherwise you will have someone who is tier kicker and they will only spend your time on nothing, correct? And you don't want to have tier kickers. You need to have qualified investors. It's not about generating interest or generating only attention. It's only the high quality attention. It's the high quality interest. How you can start the opener, it has to be specific with your target. So if you are an investor who living in the US and want to get 5 to 10x return during time frame, you need to give a limited time frame. So this is for you. Okay, so now you have already started with an opener that will segment who will watch your video. All right, the more you do that, the better it gets. The less you do that, the more tier kickers you will get. Okay, so if you're looking to do the qualification, only getting the high quality of investors and the high quality interest, that's exactly what you need to do. Okay, you need also to use their language, the concerns, to craft messages that speak directly to their needs. So what they are using for language, you can use the same language during your videos, so it will make sense to them to start resonate with you. That's exactly what the top players they are doing for strategy. Okay, what you need to do is you need to post constantly. Okay, this strategy right here, it has to be for minimum 90 days to get actually return from it. 90 days you have to do it and keep doing it every day, keep doing it until you will start to get return from it. Investors, with the time, after you have done all of these strategies, the mass attention, the content strategy on how you can identify the right target audience, the storytelling, the emotional trigger, the additional consents, all this type of content that I told you, if you do all of that with the hooks types that I told you on how you can do the awareness level, etc., you will start to get investors in your DMs. They will start to interact with your content in the beginning, and then with the time, they will start to send you DMs. And they will start to comment asking for more information. Then from there, you can respond back in the DMs and invite them to a webinar if you want to have a webinar for a group of investors, or you can do personal call one-on-one. Okay, it's up to you. So you need to focus on that. So focus on the problem that you are different with the solution that you are providing on it. Okay, focus on the problem that you are different with the solutions that you are providing on this specific problem. Focus on that and you will gain investors constantly, because the market is not oversaturated. Market has always need of the top players, of someone who do what they are looking to do, and they actually stand up for their own words. And if you are the one who actually provide great value, great service, so you will absolutely make it happen and grab the mass of attention from the industry. All right, you can actually take advantage of that by only providing value, providing a good service, providing content, and by only providing solutions that will differentiate you from those competitors on the issues that they are struggling with. That's it. That's exactly what you're gonna do. What you need also to have in the mind, you need also to stay updated with all the trending topics. So in the finance industry, keep in the mind, you need to have it in the mind all the time. Sharing timely content on what's happening in the market, as well as your experts' opinions, it will also help you to build credibility, trust from the investors. So it will absolutely be a game changer when you get someone to listen to you daily, to get the news from. Okay, and you can do that by only sharing what's going on in the industry daily. So you can like post about 2024 crypto regulations and how they will affect the industry, share insights into stock market correction and how hedge funds are adjusting their strategies to hedge against risk. You can create this type of content daily by only taking a look on what's going on in the news and then start recreating it by your own methods or by your own touches. So what you need also to use right here is you need to use Google Trends. It will also help you to track the latest news. Both Somo, it will also help you to discover the shared content on social media about the finance trends. So you can also get inspirations from there. That's what we are using for our clients. What you will have to actually get the calls from the investors, you need to have a landing page for Capitalraising. You can have it, the link in the bio. You don't need to have call to action in every post, because if you are providing what I'm telling you right here, you will start to gain the input investors directly from the content that you are providing. They will start to click the link and book a call with you or send you a DM for more information. Use a landing page to direct investor to sign up for more information or book a call with you directly. Make sure your call to action is strong and linked with their needs. A call to action right here, what I'm talking about is you can have it in the bio. It could be something simple. Investment requires, send a message, something like that. It has to be simple, easy, and it hasn't to be like too pushy. Okay, and so that was everything for today. That's exactly what the top players they are doing in the market, on how they are generating investors daily and how they are raising the capital that they are looking to raise every month, and they're getting your investors from you by only showing up more on the social media platforms and by only being more modern and being more financialized and being more on the trends on what's going on in the industry, on the markets. That's exactly how things going on. In the end of the video, what you will gain, you will have 350 billion to 500 billion at least in these platforms. Yeah, in the end of the video, you will also have this type of content. You will have this Google document. At least 350 billion to 500 billion is available across these platforms. You will have these Google documents to actually take a look on it and see if you can actually raise capital for your own startup or for your own investment firm, for your own hedge fund from it. And if we want to have the Google documents right here with all the tools and all the examples, so you will have it in the descriptions along with the link to the Google document right here, so you will also have access to 500 billion across all the platforms in founding. So that was everything for today. I hope you gained something new, and I hope it was something that you wanted to have insight on. And it was everything for today. We will talk more about it. We'll talk about something new tomorrow. And until then, have a good day.